Why is it that some people in this world love to compare themselves to those who already achieved their goals that they're looking for? Some of you guys may be at level 5 in your journey, but you compare yourselves to people who are at level 100, level 150, level 200, the people who are living the life you want to live, the people who have what you have. And because of that, you internalize that to yourself and think that you're a failure. But the funny part about everything is you're only like 19 years old, you're 20, you're 23, you're 24. You're extremely young, but yet you're comparing yourselves to those who already achieved it. Why do you do that? Why are you driving yourselves crazy? I'm here to tell you to stop comparing yourselves to those who already made it. All you can do is use that as fuel and motivation to be better, but it's only going to drive you insane if you continuously compare yourselves, or worse, think that you're a failure because you're not a millionaire at the age of 22. Due to how fast technology has improved over time, and I'm not going to lie, there are more and more successful people in 2025/2026 than in our past. However, because of that, there's like this fallacy in social media where people think, hey, if you're not living in Miami or living in a major city at the age of 23, if you don't have a $100,000 watch on, if you're not driving a Lamborghini at the age of 22, you're a failure. Because you see some kids who do that as well. You need to understand that that's not normal. And I'm not knocking those who have already achieved it. And I'm not that guy who's trying to tone police and say, I don't want that for myself, because, hey, I'm another guy in the game trying to get there myself. But I could never, and I mean never, compare myself to somebody who is light years ahead of me and get mad or think that I'm doing something wrong because I'm not there. There's a lot of people I personally know, and there's also a lot of people that I watch who have achieved so much success at the age of, I don't know, 23, 24, 25. But I never look at myself in the mirror and say, what am I doing wrong? Everyone's journey is different. Stop comparing yourself when you're down here and the ones you look up to are up here, despite them being the same age as you or even younger. It's only going to drive yourself insane. It's not healthy. And you have to understand that most people who really make money, it takes time to acquire wealth. It takes time to build yourself up. It takes time to learn from your mistakes. All you could do is just look at those who are ahead of you and use that as motivation to keep moving forward. To be honest, that is what's going to bring you peace, not comparing yourself to why you're not driving a Lamborghini, but yet you're still in college, but yet you're still living with your parents, but you expect yourself to retire them at the age of 22 because you saw a TikTok of some other guy who did it. Like, come on now. You know, you guys got to understand what's reality and what's not reality. Some of the things you see online is a fallacy, and there are people who are doing the things they are posting. However, once again, those are outliers. That's how I look at it. I don't care if a 21 or a 22-year-old has achieved everything I wanted. At the end of the day, maybe it took that person 2-3 years to achieve what they wanted, but it might take me 12. Okay, cool. Worry about what you have in front of you. Don't sit there and look at someone else's plate while you have to figure out what your plate looks like. That's what a bunch of you guys do. I'm here to help you stop doing that. You need to reprogram your mind. You need to take a step back and say, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to accomplish. What's it going to take to get there? I know some people like to put goals and timestamps behind the goals by saying, hey, let me try to achieve certain things in 5 years or 10 years. Sometimes it's also good to just let things ride out. Everyone's journey is different. It might take you 5 years and it might take the next person doing the same thing 2 years, or it might take them 10 years. At the end of the day, don't sit there and worry about what they got going on when you need to worry about what you have going on. I made a video in the past about how certain pillars must be in place for you to move forward within your own journey. And if one of them is not in place, then it's going to make it difficult for you to get to where you want to go. To be honest, I won't blame you though, because once again, this is what social media has done to a lot of people, where instant gratification is now the norm. People expect to have everything at their fingertips like that. People don't want to put in the work. And also, due to individuals watching content online, YouTube, TikTok, etc., you constantly can be pushed a lifestyle that takes years and years and years to acquire. But now there's a new trend of a lot of young entrepreneurs, a lot of young people living a life. And because of that, it can mess up with your mind if you don't have the mental fortitude to understand what's real and what's not. Okay, so I don't blame some of you guys who fell for this trap that social media pushed upon you, because it is what it is. But at the end of the day, if you did fall for that trap, snap out of it, take a deep breath, take a few steps back, worry about what you have going on. Stop worrying about everyone else's journey. Worry about your own journey. If someone else is ahead of you, whether they're the same age as you, younger than you, older than you, the only thing that makes sense for you is to say, GBG, gotta be great. Let me keep moving forward. that person succeeded a lot. I hope I could do so for myself. Let me move forward. And the moment you stop comparing yourself to people, watch how that depression just magically falls out of place. Watch how your mindset is clear and you understand what you have to do. And watch how it'll just bring you nothing but peace. That's all I got today. It's your boy Uche, just dropping the daily dose of knowledge. If you liked what you heard today, make sure you drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share if you think somebody else needs to hear this message as well. And if you want to keep watching the content, hey man, we got a lot of content coming out and a lot of content we already dropped in the past. So just make sure to keep binge watching the page. But other than that, it's your boy Uche, and I'll see you guys in the next one.